Hi there, my name's Jamie Hughes and I teach here at Winfrey Bryant Middle School in Lebanon, Tennessee. Got a little image for you outside of our school, and this is our symbol. We are the aviators. We are right next door pretty much to the Lebanon airport, so we hear planes taking off all the time. So that's our mascot is the aviators. A little bit about myself. This is my fourth year teaching sixth grade language arts, and I love to incorporate technology in the classroom. So when Willie asked me to work with him on this project, I was really excited. A little bit about myself. Let's see, here's some pictures that I've uploaded for you. I've got two out of my three brothers here, myself and my cousin Lindsay. This was this past summer. We went to North Dakota for a family trip. Had a really good time on the farm. This is my husband and myself, and these are not our children. These are his sister's children, our nieces and nephews, though we treat them like our kids. This is a picture of a mission trip I took to Jamaica a few years back. I went with my mom and her students. She teaches at the local university here. She teaches nursing, and they had gone on a nursing mission trip to work in the hospitals and with people who may not have access to health care. So since I'm not a nurse, I worked in the schools there. So we had a really good time. This is my husband and I outside of Cracker Barrel. We go there about every Sunday. Well, pretty much every Sunday. This is a picture of my husband and I. This past summer, we went to the Dominican Republic, and I think we are getting ready to go on like a swim with the dolphins kind of activity. And then lastly on the slide, here's myself and my newest nephew, Liam. He's precious. Here's a few more pictures. My dad is a photographer, as you can see with this huge camera. He's a photographer, so we have lots of family pictures. In these two middle pictures, we are actually in his studio. You may not be able to, obviously the background, he's got the backgrounds, things like that. So we sat for a lot of pictures as kids, and I kind of always pick the funny ones, looking at all three of the boys' faces right here. I usually like to pick the funny ones because trying to get four kids to look and smile and act appropriately for a camera is pretty hard. So anyway, I find these more amusing. So, and little Michael here. Anyway, this is one of my favorite pictures as well. This is obviously Adam and I when I'm obviously really little, but I'm right outside. The background tells me I'm right outside of my grandmother's house. So it's a special picture for me. And then lastly, on this picture right here, this is Carrie's wedding right here. Carrie's weddings, again, Adam, Michael, myself, my mom, which obviously my dad took this picture. He took all these pictures. Well, obviously, except the one he's in. A little bit about Lebanon, Tennessee. We're a really small town, and our only claim to fame is as the home of the Cracker Barrel, which you may not even know about, but it's pretty big here, at least in the South. Cracker Barrel started here in Lebanon, Tennessee. It was a little country store with a gas station, and it had a little small restaurant in it. And it just really took off. And so now there's franchises all over the southern United States. I even have friends in Michigan who have a Cracker Barrel. And so I have to tell them about sweet tea, and, they just don't understand what sweet tea means to us in the South. But anyway, so we go to Cracker Barrel every Sunday. And actually, I just left from Cracker Barrel. A little bit more about Lebanon, Tennessee. We're located about 30 miles east of Nashville, which is not only the capital of the state, but the country music capital of the world. So I just picked a few local artists. There's too many to put on here, but these are some popular ones. And also, this is an image right here of, I believe it looks like 2nd Avenue or Broadway on downtown Nashville. It's obviously a very popular tourist area. And this in the background, this is what we call the Batman building, just because of the way it looks. I think it's actually the AT&T building, but I always call it the Batman building. So it's obviously, Nashville's obviously always very busy with tourists, especially depending on the time of year and what's going on in the city. This is a map of the U.S. I'm sure you can look this up for yourself, but here we are in Tennessee, okay, the South, about right. We kind of say, I don't know that really Kentucky's southern. My definition of a southern state is a state that serves sweet tea on the menu. So when I went to Kentucky one time, I asked for sweet tea, and they looked at me like I was crazy. So that's why I don't define it as a southern state. Then here we are. Here's Nashville, again, the capital of the state, but also the country music capital. Here's Nashville. Here we are in Lebanon. Most country music stars live actually in Brentwood or Franklin. So that's I have a lady that I teach with actually that lives in Brentwood. So, and my brother works in Brentwood, so he sees a lot of those people often. Here's some pictures of my students. I have 3 blocks. This is my first block class. So it was kind of hard for them all to focus and smile at once, but I think it's a pretty good job. Here's third block. Okay. And this is my 4th block class. So we're really excited about our project and getting to know more about you. And so we will hopefully talk to you very soon. Maybe.